Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Justy Fuller here with a update on the Corpus 150 and 100 token bases. Fast, easy, and free repair. Here they're done back to back, and start with the 150 first. The 150, you could probably do it in one attack. I do it in two, and it's you'd be forcing it and rushing it to do it in one. I understand that some people do it in one. Somebody mentioned that, but I mean, I just took my time with it, a little bit easier for me. And there's only a few buildings left when I'm done. And this is a safe way of doing it. I do use one shock missile. It's not necessary to use the shock missile. I just like to use. I mean, you know, the shock missile is so cheap. It's not really a big deal. So to me, but if you just use one Dracon, if you don't want to use the shock missile, just use one Dracon to draw the fire on the CC and the flood. Then that will be the only difference. And use your healthiest Dracon. At the end here, I think I had 3 or 4 untouched Dracons, so I could have used one of those to do that, but a force of habit, I like to use shock missiles when I can. You do, of course, have to be careful of the drone silo there. There is some of the new drones in there. The name of that new drone escapes me right now, but I'm just going to use one to take the fire. And you can do that also for the CC. You can do that for the Blitz here. You can do that for a number of things. Here I was trying to draw out the Purifier, and it didn't quite work, so I had to go back in again and take a shot from the Blitz. That is a very low level Blitz. It's not going to cause too much damage. So if you just go in with one unit, take a couple of hits, and go to Blitz. I suppose using the missile actually slows me down a little bit. I'm waiting for the missile to land. That's probably a slight waste of time. But I mean, you can do these things in like 7 minutes or 8 minutes. You're so fast. And you get 3 tokens of each unit. Keep in mind that I forgot about there's a Liberator in the corner over there. He started to get me. Forgotten about him. Had I not forgotten about him, it would have been a little bit better, but he didn't get me too bad. Now they're around at a time. There's just a couple of buildings left, so. Because I'm going to be taking on those libs in the front, I just wanted to have my Dracons completely repaired, and like you can see there, just one of them had like more damage than the other ones. That's the one that got hit by the Liberator. So if you just don't mind damage, you can just go for it and just hit the Liberators again and repair when you get back. It'll still be free repair. It should still be free repair if you do it this way that I'm going to show right here. What I do is when I go for the Liberators, I put them on aggressive, and they started to squeeze together here a little bit too much, so I spread them out again. And as soon as a Raycon gets shot, turn it around. And then they have to stop shooting and target another Dracon. By that time, they're dead. And there's still one hammer in the back over here. You do not have to kill the units on the base, you just have to kill the buildings. And as I approach this go-go bar, it should start to draw out the hammer, but it doesn't matter because the base is done. So I didn't have to come back in the middle there. That is just, if you've been watching my videos, that is just something that I do. I just keep everything. It's like a saving of time for me, because if I have a unit that requires some time to repair, then I'll pull it out of that platoon and put it into a separate platoon and repair it. Let's say it's 6 minutes long. I don't want to wait a minute to press the instant repair button. I'll leave it over there for a minute, come and attack another base. When I get back to my base, I'm not wasting that time on my base. I've already got something in work there. So that's the reason that I go back. Sometimes you might get 6 or 7 minutes worth of damage. Sometimes more, of course, but you don't want to wait 2 minutes for a single unit to repair. So you leave it there. I'm sure most people do that. They keep things in work in their base. But I see a lot of people, they actually don't. They let things build up and build up and build up, and then at the end of the day, they've got 4 or 5 platoons that are damaged. And I know this because I've helped people out before with their bases. And when I get in their base and all their platoons are dead, it boggles my mind. You don't need to coin. Coming from a former coiner, I used to spend quite a bit of coin on this game. It's just not necessary, though. They never fixed things, and they made me mad. So at the beginning there, if you've seen the other video that I have on this, that is still the same. I'm using technicals to take out the phalanxes and the first couple of aircraft that come out. There is an airport in the back. You can actually use a Deadeye. It'll make this space a little bit easier. But sometimes I don't like to wait. I'm going to be doing 5 of these. I don't want to waste Deadeyes. It's the same exact cost as a shock missile, and I suppose it's not that big of a deal, but I can do these pretty easily without it. So what I did was I waited there for the opportune time to shoot the aircraft that were produced by the airport. And I'm trying to get to the back where I can destroy the airport. That's going to be on my next attack. Right here, I was just a little bit late, so I ended attack. Normally, I can get into position again and relaunch, but I was a fraction of a second behind, and the smart thing to do there was to end attack. So now, on this attack, I can come in and kill the airport, which is sort of creating a problem for me, or for whoever will impact the space. But the Deadeye will land on it back there. I believe I've used it before. I've been doing these this way for essentially free repair since they came out. You see, it was a perfect timing on that. I got both of the aircraft plus the airport itself. Now no more aircraft will be produced. My caretaker is going to take one more hit, and that's from a couple of these Spartan ZXs. They're going to get him. I think that there's one Spartan in the bunker that's also going to get him. Another thing I love about the Jaggernaut is that when you hit a bunker with the splash of the Jaggernaut, no units survive that splash. That is, to me, awesome. Ability that the Jaggernaut has. And for some reason, the technicals, if there is something with a low range and you shoot the towers, and they're not shooting your, even if they're shooting your technicals, when the tower falls or the bunker falls, nothing comes out of the bunker. Like with so many units, things do still come out. Even with units that have no last stand defenders, like my Titan. If my Titan takes out a bunker or a tower, then the units deploy. But with the technicals and the Jaggernaut, not so. Well, that's it, guys. Hope this was helpful.